Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back. I know what you're thinking. Zhettra, you saying, okay, that we're gonna get a whole playthrough of a game in one episode? I know. It's not like me. I came across this video that I haven't seen in a while, and it was of this game that was made by the same people that made the Stanley Parable. It's definitely a giddy. I'm excited to get started and to enjoy it again with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started.
Hi there. Thank you
Hello.
very much for playing the Beginner's Guide. My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote
Hello,
the
Davey.
Stanley Parable, and while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Okay.
We're going
Good
to look at
years.
the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a
Okay.
level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way. And mostly
Never
it's
really got
just
into Counter-Strike.
Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment. But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates
Wait,
around the
jump on
level. And of course,
Ah.
it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed
Okay.
by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't
They
put
came
them
off.
onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever.
That's unfortunate.
And I think he really understood this
Okay.
image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to
Okay.
try to understand what he had just made,
Passion project.
until suddenly one day, he just stopped. In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since. And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again.
Yeah.
And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveyWreden@gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
Wow. Hey, let's begin. Whoa! Warning! Whisper machine! Status active!
This
Evacuate
game is called Escape
immediately!
from Whisper, and it's one of the more
Okay.
generic games.
Need to get
you'll
out of
see
here,
from
guys.
Coda.
Left or right? Oh, I'm going right! Guns blazing! Ah! Get to the chopper!
Hostile alien life
Ah.
forms inbound.
Oh.
It kind of looks like this game was abandoned mid-development. For instance,
Yeah.
you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere, but then clearly there are no enemies anywhere. You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
Yeah!
But ultimately we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Enemy
Okay.
force neutralized.
I love how you can see the
so
bottom of the
pretty.
universe from this room.
Ah, cool. Man, I always, when I was little, it's still now wanting to get into game development, but it's just so tricky and complicating and time consuming. I don't have the patience for that. Maybe someday.
Apparently,
let's go
the
left.
space station has a labyrinth on it. Sure, I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on past it.
Ooh. Thank you. That would have taken me a while.
Okay, this is the part that's interesting. The game has this narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey, you there, in the engine room. You could save us all. That beam is powering the whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If your body could stop the beam. It's so much to ask, but for all of our lives, would you do it? Could you give yourself?
Probably not. No? Do I don't think you're giving
This
me
is
an
not a
option here, are
branching
you?
point, unfortunately. The only option is to step into the beam.
Forceful sacrifice. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh. Okay.
Let me pause here for a second.
Nothing
What you
happened.
just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
Okay. Oh, forceful sacrifice again. Da 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 da. Ooh. Oh, I like this even more. Oh, you can see the whole map. Oh, that's so cool.
The beam causes you to start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the
Yeah.
face of this larger chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, why can't I walk? Why are my keys working? Okay.
Yep,
Oh.
in this game you can only walk backwards.
Ah. Oh. Pass was behind her. Ah, so interesting. Oh, that's such a cool concept.
So it's a short and relatively
The future could
minimalist
not be
experiment
seen.
combining motion and narrative. It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more
Why does the
focused, more
future keep
complete.
changing?
Code is trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
Hmm. Okay. Ah, this is so cool. Ah. Ooh. When she stops and looks, it becomes clearer. But if the future is always behind her, how will she find the strength to overcome it?
It's a short little thought, it says what it wants to say, and
That
then
was
it
cool.
ends. Didn't need anything more than that. Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Ooh. Ah. Are we in a horror game now? Okay. You are now entering. Okay. Entering what? A never-ending path.
And that's it. Okay,
Okay.
the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
Okay. I'll be patient. We'll see.
Oftentimes, Coda would
Nonsense
put
in
bizarre
nearly
titles
every
like this one
direction.
at the start of his games. I wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
Why do such creative people always hide their work or like never share it? There'd be so many beautiful things out there if people weren't afraid to share. Makes me so sad. But I get it at the same time. It's scary.
Once you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens. So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Okay. Oh! Oh, what did he say? Oh. Oh. What did he say? Oh, enter. Right. I knew that. Oh, it's like a little condo up here. Ah, what's this? Game filled with chairs, except one chair is floating. Live on a boat, taking orders from the captain. The captain is always wrong.
A room that's warm and nice and filled with little ideas for
Down on
games.
the X, staring at a bear for 3 hours. You must address and rely
Coda
on
would often
group
tell me that he didn't mind if
eager
people thought of
press
him as
reporters.
cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Discussing your jewelry while your kingdom is destroyed. Play a pair of floating eyes, emitting footstep noises. Oh no! I wanted to see more. I wanted to read them all. Ready, set, fish. Ah, I'm so immersed already. I don't want this to end. What's next? What is this? Oh, it looks like a parking garage. Okay. Where will this lead? Tour.
Well, this is new for Coda. It's an
Yeah.
actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
Okay. I'm quite a good puzzle detector, if I do say so myself. Do we have to close or inside or something? 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Oh, okay. Oh.
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon.
Okay.
We're gonna see it a lot.
I've seen those 3 dots in his other word. What does that mean? Or is that just an additive? Okay, now we're in the lobby.
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough. Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again, so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, I want this to be my wallpaper.
How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of
That's
knowing.
so beautiful.
I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So,
Like the
in the
maze.
Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world. Either way, I think that the point is the same, is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing
Like, where do
anything.
those stairs
That's
go?
not your role as a player. So if your role here
Interesting.
is not to understand, then what is it?
Okay, we're back on the path. You are now exiting. Huh. Well, where did I enter and exit
So,
to
this,
exit the enter?
combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow.
Interesting.
It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them.
I love
And
this.
once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
The Great and Lovely Descent. Ooh. this is so weird.
Let's talk about video game development for a second.
Hey, I was just about to say.
Every video game runs on what's called an engine,
Yeah.
which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
The streetwise fool. Oh, it's like another
To make
restaurant.
all of these games, Coda is using an engine called Source. Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has
Ooh.
certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
Oh.
The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
It's like a dungeon in itself. Bunch of cages. Where does this lead? Oh, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the prisons in Outlast. Oh, oh. Hello? Elevator? Oh, what a nice open door. Let's go inside.
This prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go.
An hour?
If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip.
Thank you. Ooh.
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it.
Meaningless waiting.
And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
Petty tomfoolery amongst friends. Something I would do. 100
It's the
different
puzzle
games.
again.
Wow.
With the exact same solution as the last time.
Okay, we know what to do. Get in there. Let's go.
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
Okay. So many different room patterns. What's down here? Oh. Hello. Listen, listen, listen. Oh. You there. Did you come here
Coda
from
begins using
up
a kind of
above?
dialogue system that he fashioned
was
out
up
of the
there?
engine's chat capabilities.
Oh.
Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Oh, okay. Go for number 2. Even though we didn't spend hours. That's the world above? You've been there? Now this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and switches? Yes, I did. That was literally the last thing I did before coming. Or, I prefer not to tell you. After all, we've only just met. Yeah, no, I'll tell you. Yeah. Again, perfect. Now please, tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how to get to the other side. I don't know. Let's go for number 2. You didn't solve it? So you have learned nothing. You cannot help us escape this prison. You are not the one I need. Surely there will be someone else. Huh? Have I just been booted out? They just want me to leave. I'm sorry. I don't have the answers for your questions. Ooh, more listeners. Oh. Hello. How did you get here? Was there a puzzle yet? It's just the same thing. What? Yes, I've been here this entire time. I walked through a set of doors and... Look, I'm trapped here. I suggest you go and see the puzzle sometime. It's not meant to be solved, but you can sit in the black space in the middle. What happens if I solve it? Why should I sit in the black space? Who are you? Who are you people? Why am I here? Just go hang out there in the blackness for a bit. You may not like it at first. Oh shoot. I'm a slow reader. I didn't know there was a time schedule to this.
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
This is the one thing I love about games. Even if you've watched it, it's different every single time. Because you make different choices. And then the game becomes completely different.
It's a lamppost.
Yes.
Okay, I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason, Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out. I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination. We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them. And as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Okay. Lamppost? Oh. A lamppost? You guys still with me? This game is connected to the internet. As you walk around, you can leave notes. Ooh. All notes you see are left by other players. Ah. See. Nice room. Not. That's not nice. I think this room's awesome.
I'm sure you can deduce this,
How do
but
you beat
this
this
game is
game?
not connected to the internet. All of the notes that
No
you're going to
point to
see
this.
have been written by Coda. This was actually the first game of his that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person.
Can you guys hear me?
In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention.
Hello?
I was over-enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about
Me
it
too.
and very patient
So
with me.
cool.
And I
to read them
cooled
all.
off eventually. Oh,
Reasonable.
feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them. Either
guy over
way,
there wrote
to me
much
they convey a sense
wrong.
of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and
Purposeful
feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them
wording.
except as
Oh.
scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
I'd rather be doing literally anything other than playing this. Hey, I
But
can
it's
type
ironic,
here.
isn't it? That in playing this game and
There are
seeing
too
how
many
alone Coda
messages
often
in
felt,
this area.
that we get to know him better
Why?
and actually kind of connect with him.
In a world full
And
of
I have to be
notes,
honest
one
with you,
man will read
this idea
all
is
of
really
them.
seductive to me.
This summer,
That I could
you will
just
believe blue
Play
speech
someone's
bubbles
game
can talk.
and see the voices in their head and get to know them
You
better
feel
and
like
have
a
to do
hero
less
yet.
of the messy in-person socializing.
Game is not
I could just
so
get to
nice.
know you through
I
your
would
work.
like it when I could.
I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though he was inviting me personally into his world. And then I feel less lonely too.
Hey! This place makes me sad. I want to tell you a secret. Once upon a time, I did. You did what? I'm king of the world! Balls. Nice. Give it to no. What the shit is this cavern? Boring! Hey guys, just looking for someone to talk with. I refuse to believe. Believe what? Recognize me, please. I recognize you now. You feel better now? There's nothing here. Go back. Don't listen to that guy. Also, there is something here. Need other side. Door, why you so? Door, how open? Open, open sesame. Make game include door. Cannot open door. Thanks. I like how there's wrongdoings with the wording. I can't think of the word. Someday I will meet the person who made this. Ooh. A new room. Welcome. Congratulations. I don't really know where to go with this. This is where I get off. What? Oh. Oh, right. Right. I'm reading these and I'm forgetting that this is just this guy writing to himself. Stop! Turn back! Proceeding further will only result in misery. Well, that makes me interested. I want to go see now. Take my hand. Let's jump together. I don't know if I want to do that. Habits shaped our nation. Which nation are you from? Very good game. Next time, I will do better. Do better at what? So many unanswered questions. I need someone to talk to. This is a note? Don't listen to the other notes. Why not? Today I learned you cannot fall off. How many days have you been here for, dude? Whoever made this has issues. Why? Just a bunch of polka dots. Hey guys, how's it going? Just hanging. I think it's about how things look messy from up close and perfect from far away. Could be. It's all about your perspective. From up here, it just looks like dots. Didn't it always look like dots, no matter where you are? Cabbage shaped our nation. What nation are you from? That's the second time. We will all die someday. Yes, sadly. Who are all of you? You. Well done, all of you. Oh, I saw a person walking down there. Now it won't come back. That face. Stop pretending you are other people. Spoiler! It doesn't mean anything. He was himself the most horrible creature he could imagine. Well, I'm here now. Yeah, we're all here now. There must be a reason for it, though. His terrible secret, he kept it all. I took too long reading all these and my camera died, so let's speed up a bit. I beat the game! How'd you beat the game? I wanna know.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again.
Scared of writing
And
something,
here,
don't want
I'll tell
to
you
be
what I
judged.
think the puzzle means. Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
Almost there. I have seen everything. I have traveled the world. I have never told anyone. Do yourself then, I guess. I wish there were notes in the real world. That'd be cool. At the same time, probably not. That'd be kind of rude. Become one with the spiraling nonsense. Downward! Keep digging!
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle
You close your eyes
that he
and wish
knows has a reliable
it's
solution.
really bad.
He understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
Well, at the end. Oh, no, there's only a few left to read, guys. Does the puzzle have a solution? Oh my gosh, I have been here for literally an hour. What the fuck do I do? Help! Help! This doesn't make sense. The second door won't open. Okay, let's see if we can figure it out.
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
I'm heading back to the start later, guys. Guys, it's not so bad in here. I'm getting used to it. No solution. There is no second switch. No answer, I think. Well, guys, have you forgotten the entire purpose of the game? You close it behind you. So smart. It's right here. Elias. So much better than you. Or did he make it so I could open it? I don't know. I'll never know. How do you leave notes? You just did. Oh, lamppost. Oh, that's cool. Are you there? Please say something. It could be anything. Just need say take. Why are you having talk? Speak. I can't read fast. Porn stars die too.
Okay, this one is tough.
Really?
It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Oh well. Okay, what's the meaning of this? Oh, look downstairs. Is there anything we can do up here? Yeah. Oh, fucky. It looks like the walling that would be in a really, like a suburban coffee shop. Oh, hello? Oh, we're in the wall.
See, like,
the well
this
now.
is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway.
Stuck.
Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern
Help!
furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
All the furniture's gone! What furniture out to go in the center of the room? How about a TV with surround sound? What a refrigerator. A table! That's not what I asked for! Okay, now what about along the wall of the room? 10 stoves lined up along the walls. Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds good. I have a feeling that there's no point to asking me questions because they're not going to listen to us. I think we should light up this room a bit. Oh, yeah, a skylight, full ceiling window. I'm thinking 10 by 12 receded electric 6-inch soft LED ceiling lights with fluorescent trim. Yeah. Let's go number 1. A lamp? Man. And a table. You need a table. We have a table. Who are you? Where exactly are you doing this from? I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Tables were invented in 1935. Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. We'd be transported to IKEA.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake. So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Hello, please walk forward. Okay, walking forward. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully. Take care that you remember each step. Okay. First, click on this table. Okay. Good. Go over to the photo frame and click to turn it slightly. Where's the photo frame? There it is. There we go. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on. There we go. Wait. Oh. I knew that. Now go to the left side sofa. Move it over a little. Okay. Finally, touch the shelves. There we go. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. Okay. Turn. Okay, let's try and remember all this. Probably not gonna be able to.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside.
Oh.
Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these.
Oh.
I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly
We
a
moved
dozen.
into the well.
Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work.
Where's that go?
And
Where's
for
the
what?
door
Like,
lead
at what
to?
point do you just go,
Well?
maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on?
Oh,
But
this is cool.
Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular
Ooh.
mechanism of defense against
Wow.
yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Came to his conclusion. He really likes this outdoorsy stuff, but like also the complete opposite sometimes too, like sci-fi stuff. Hello, lamppost. Or light thing. Oh. We gonna get stuck in here or something? Hello. Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? So you were trapped in this prison too? Yep, I was in the furniture maze. That's where I am right now. Oh, I'm so glad to know that I get out eventually. What is it like to escape?
It's a conversation.
In a way, I kind of miss being
And so
in prison.
this is
I got
what
used to
Coda
it.
wants, is to
Why?
be able to talk to
Was
someone,
there
to
anything
share
about
what's
it
on his
that
mind,
you
and
felt
to
good
get
about?
some good advice
Being
from
here
someone
sucks.
who knows.
It was
But the irony is that
I
even in
knew
this
its
scenario,
limits.
you're still talking
I
to
knew
yourself.
My place. Is
You
that
know, all
good,
of these
though?
games so
It's
far
comfortable,
are
but
Coda
it's
talking to himself.
inhumane. I couldn't live this way. You don't need to. You just need to be patient. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? Nope, I think I'm the first person to call back. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do you have to do? To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. What? That will free me? How does that work? It'll make sense. Just gotta trust me, man. Okay, I feel afraid that nothing will ever change. Go on.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice? So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Ooh. Come out of a cave.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's
Pretty.
puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
I hate these type of houses. I could never live in a glass home like this. I'd always feel like someone's watching me from the outside. It's pretty though. Hello, I'm home. This is my house? Why is it so messy in here? Oh, hello. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might have to clean this entire house all by myself. And right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy
You'll
homes.
notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Are we cleaning this whole place? That's the story, little one. Oh, don't you worry now. We'll be through this mess in no time. I promise you'll wish there was more. Why don't I finish up here? In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Okay. And much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? Okay. So peaceful in a way. How do I get to the bedroom? Oh. Oh. Oh my god, that's triggering me. That's triggering me. Okay. I kind of like the bed messy though. Make the bed. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the little details matter. Thank gosh. Perfect. Okay, what next? Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How'd you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? Well, I don't enjoy it so much as I need it. While I'm working, I feel a kind of calm that rests in the pit of my ribcage. My soul just can't be soothed any other way, it seems. Which I guess is about all that matters. Oh, that in a tidy couch. Would you straighten the pillows on the sofa out there? Okay. Nice bookshelf. I wish I had that many books. Never find the time. I need to make the time. Arrange the pillows. Oh, I love these. These are so cute. Oh dear. Looks like someone spilled a drink over by the couch. Maybe mop that up as long as you're over there. Aha! Finally! Perfect. What else? I feel compelled to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Yeah, sure! Make it especially cheesy. Tell me. No. What? Why not? No, it was stupid. Sorry, never mind. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? No, tell me! I need to know! I hate when people do that. God damn it. You don't have to. You know what, I'm over it. Last I checked, the tub needed a cleaning. How about you scrub it down as best as you can? No need to be perfect. We're all just human. Okay, well, I'll try my best. There's something stressful about taking orders, but also kind of therapeutic from cleaning. From the tub. I'll look so much better. Are there still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom? If so, would you put them back on the shelf? Sure thing. Hun, or whoever you are to me. Get into bookshelf. Ooh. The orchid thief. Perfect. Now then, how about you come and clean these dishes on the
After
off the
the
table?
intense
What?
set of prison games, this
What?
house cleaning
I just
level
did.
almost feels like cleansing. It's
You're
the
back.
moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Do these chores ever end? Darling, let me tell you something. Whatever work you do, you have absolutely got to own it. Otherwise, it owns you. So why don't we be with the task at hand and leave the future chores to the future you? Present you wants to smooth out the rug in the bedroom. Believe it or not, trust me on this one.
I know that Coda really liked this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his
But
face.
the tub has to be on. Okay. In the tub. Repetition. Earlier when I said I had a really cheesy thought, I was going to say that it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. I get it. That's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. Or, yeah, you're right. That's pretty cheesy. I don't think so. But there's a bit of truth to it, no? Anyway, so housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books, would you please clean up the books? Thanks. Okay.
I'm glad he made this. I'm glad he found some peace.
There you go. Thanks. You're welcome. Oh goodness, those pillows over there on the couch are really messy. Would you go over and straighten them up a bit? Why don't you do something, huh? Barking orders at me? Okay. Arrange the pillows. What else? Question. Ask away. Do you enjoy this?
But, of course, it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone,
did.
it's time to leave.
I was
The
just
door at the
starting
top
to.
of the hill is now open as well.
No!
Again, you can't stay in the dark
No,
space for
I
too
don't
long.
wanna
You just
leave.
can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
Okay. Bye, house. I guess forever. I was starting to enjoy this. It's all lovely now. Lamppost.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Ooh. Items you
This
love
one gets
at
a bit
members
goofy.
only place. Why do you come here today? Was it to prove your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationship more meaningful? No. You came here to be perfect! This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about the way in your own life? Who do you know who is well developed and a person that makes you feel disgusted with yourself, compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful? I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how we do it, but how do we do it
About halfway through the
effortlessly.
game, the
It's
perspective
easy.
shifts.
It is easy, so easy. It is easy. Being perfect is effortless. Staring into a black hole.
And
What
you
is
play
this? Looks
as
like
the
the-
teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are.
That's so funny.
And also you can move around the classroom now.
This is the key! How do you achieve it with no effort? Well, let me tell you right now. If it isn't effortless, then it's not the right answer. If you are torturing yourself, try to find the right solution for your life. You're not doing it right. You listening over there? Seek out only one thing. What is the easiest, simplest path forward? Idiot. You listening? There is no truth. There is no path. Do what is easiest. Do what is simplest. Feel what is true. Nothing. No one.
I felt pretty hard for this one.
It is so hot in my room from the temperature outside that my camera shut off. Let's just continue.
I feel like it's
Where am
the
I?
most relatable experience
Perfection!
to assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human.
You listen to this?
I think about this game a lot these days.
Ooh, stage.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months
Just
between this and the
interesting
last one.
shells.
That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
This reminds me of, I was gonna say, drama, but actually dance. You walk on the stage and I'd just be petrified. Like this. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please. Places! Okay. In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. Okay. Okay, I'm leaning. Good. Stay right there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Okay. Sorry, I have to leave. Where's the bathroom? No. Okay. Hello. Can I say hi to you? Hello? That's it? That's not a conversation. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. Gosh, reprimanding, Jesus. Okay. I'm super scared right now. Here are all of my hopes and dreams. Yeah, let's go on that one. What can you do? Ruin them? No, that's not what I said to say to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, oh my gosh. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There was a lot of people around us. I'll give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Now, talk to her again. Oh. Oh, you can bounce on them. Oh. Oh, like little... Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Okay, hey! You must have worked really hard to get where you are. What are some sacrifices you've had to make? Yeah, what about that? What are the sacrifices? Happy? You're messing it up again. You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? You'll never get anything. Oh, fuck, I can't fucking read. I want to try something. Try stepping back from the stage. Okay. Hey, lights. Reminds me of one movie I've seen. Vegas. The Orb. Oh! Oh. Okay, yes, now this is working.
The game ends with this eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin the game. Mobius trip. Okay. No peeking, I guess. Hello. Okay, am I moving around? Narrator? Oh, hello? What's happening? I thought... What the... What's going on? Escape. What can we do?
You should probably open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise.
Yeah.
And there is a solution, by the way.
Help! I'm blind! What's going on? Why is there... Hello? Please, someone talk to me! Ah! No! What do we do? It just keeps going over and over again. What's going on? I can't die like this. I can't die like this. Please, tell me how to solve this. I can't try. I need to find my supply. What is... Oh. Wait, is that new? Wait, how do we get up there? Wait. Can we go up here? We can! Truth. The only way to stop it is to speak something that is honest. I am bursting with creative energy. I can't keep making these. My work is always fun. I can't keep making these. Yes, that's it. That's the truth. I don't feel it anymore.
Like I said, I was getting concerned.
I'm out of ideas.
First off,
It's
he's never been
draining
this
me.
explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even
going,
weirder,
keep
his
talking.
work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble
been
iterating
honest.
on ideas,
I can't
but
figure
he
out how to
literally just
say
can't
the
think of
thing.
new ideas anymore.
Thought it was
And in
going to
person,
be
he was
easy.
being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing. Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way. His games are going to get more desperate from here on out.
Okay.
After this game, it's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
I don't know. He's losing his creative spark. Where am I? Ooh. Oh, it's so beautiful. Where did this island come from? How do I get out of here? Hello? Is anyone there? Where did this island come from? Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You must be lost. Oh, you look lost. I'm completely out of ideas. When I try to create, I feel empty. I have nothing left to give to my work. I'm clean. When I try to create, I feel empty. Do you have anything to say to that? Oh no! What's happened? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going, and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me. To start it again. So creative. Wait, you're looking for a machine? I think I know where it is. It isn't far. What? You have to take me to it, or I need to see it, to know why it stopped. Like an ever-going path. I can take
If
you
the
to
last game
But there's
featured
a
Coda
problem.
talking
It's
explicitly
guarded by a
about his
different
creative
puzzle.
frustrations,
If you can help
this
me
one
solve the
turns it up
puzzle,
to
we'll
11.
find the machine.
Now,
Deal?
put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
The serene. Perfect. Come along. I'll show it to you.
Because, from my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was.
Here's a
He was
puzzle.
in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
I'll press the switch there. Ah! so simple.
You can't
I can't
talk
believe I never
yourself
solved
out
it
of loneliness.
before
It doesn't work
before
that
this.
way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If
Okay,
all of your anxieties
are.
are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
To know where it stopped. What are you talking about? There's no machine here. There's no machine here. There's a word of walls. Wall of words. Trust me, you'll see. You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say that game development is simple and joyous, and that you love it 100% of the time. Okay, making games is simple, right? Making games easy. Making games is effortless. So easy. Ah, that feels wonderful. But it wasn't true. Why did the wall just crumble? Why did it feel so awful when I said that? But it wasn't true. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. Don't worry about it. Just keep talking. Keep saying the creation is easy. When I make games, I feel completely energized. When I am constantly excited and enthusiastic about my work. It is easy, it never stops being easy. Yes, that's wonderful. Keep going.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me.
Something new, I feel better
I was
about
watching him
myself.
do this to himself, and I
Just
hated
never
it.
stop creating.
I hated
Feel-
seeing him so
Never
trapped.
feel bad.
It's like
It's such a simple solution.
video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Perfect. That feels fantastic.
This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so
None of
much
this is
joy
helping.
out of seeing him
I'm going to
create.
vomit.
For him to
Please, where
suddenly
is this
become
machine?
angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
Patience, you have to trust me. I promise this will work. Please continue. Pain freezes effortlessly off me. Any sacrifices made for my work are worth it 100% of the time. It always pays off eventually. It always pays off eventually. Yes! More! Keep going!
I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't
No
know how else
shame,
to explain
no fear,
it.
no guilt. I will be
I
saved
wanted
by
it to
my
stop
work.
more than
I
anything.
believe this
I had never felt so rotten.
unquestionably.
I
am
needed
vessel
more than I
of-
had ever needed anything for this to stop.
Incredible. That's it. I'm free. I'm free! There's a lady in there.
But it didn't stop. After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
Ah. The machine. So sad to see him fold into himself. Ma'am, glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. I intend to be quick. I intend to be quiet. I intend to be brutal. I intend to be quick. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing you should probably know about the machine. It's called itself Coda. Okay. Press. Paparazzi. Ma'am, can you give me an answer? What can you tell us? What is actually the machine? What can you tell us? I'm not gonna answer any of your questions, please. Ooh. Hello?
And of course,
Stopped.
it's the machine.
You stopped feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Your work was keeping us healthy. Work was keeping us alive. It gave us meaning. Why'd you stop? Those people out there, can you imagine what pain you've put them through? It was only because of your creation that any of us could make it through every day. How could you possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? So here's what needs to happen. You need to go to the people who are out there and apologize to them. You have to admit to the people that you allowed them to suffer. Oh, I've been so alone. Apologize for leaving me. I missed you. Jean? No? Nothing? Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. I have seen the thing you fear. What is the fear? I want to know. Alright then. I apologize to the people on your behalf. Okay. Hello. Press. I know. My followers or my friends? My friends. It falls on me to deliver bad news to you all. Unfortunately, the machine will not apologize to us, or the machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurts us. The machine will not apologize to us, but this is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. Or we will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. The second one. Let us pay it retribution, or let us show it that we are not failures. Follow me, we will destroy the machine, or follow me, we will destroy everything that the machine has created. When he's talking about the machine, is he talking about himself or just his work? I'm afraid to press the first one, so let's press the second one. But at the end of the day, it's like everything created a... Okay, he's... I don't know. Oh, we're back at the stage. There's more walls I have to lean against? Hello? Die! Coda, you'll make sure your work dies here. Coda, I'll make sure you are known forever. Ah! Isn't that what you're scared of? Exposed to the view of others every day?
So now the
forever,
work is becoming
seen in naked
self-destructive.
clarity?
And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him,
Yeah.
and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get
Well,
some
that's not up
actual
to you.
feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation. And so, as I'm thinking
No,
this,
the typewriters!
I realized that I could
All
be
the
the one to
quotes.
initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for it?
Excuse me?
If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral?
Well, that's not up to
Would
you,
it give him confidence
sir.
in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Oh, the room with all the game possibilities. No, you're destroying his work. This is you. Fuck's sakes.
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was
That
nothing
wasn't
for him to be
what
afraid
you
of.
do, though. It's not your work to show. Quite bigoted. Put down your weapon. Don't tell me what to do. Gah! Am I hurting
Can
it?
you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's
I don't
the
wanna
thing
hurt
that
the
I always
machine.
feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good, like Like, I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
He's going insane.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while.
I don't blame him.
So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
I'm not ready for it to be over. No, I'm enjoying it too much. Tower. Okay, guys. In here. Left or right? Let's go left this time.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
What's going on in here? Ah.
This room actually has a maze in it. Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable.
Oh,
the game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all.
Definitely angry at you.
But I do want to show you the rest of the level, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
You're cheating! Ah. Okay. Even now, he's changing his work, putting all his time and effort, making it meaningless. Just for you to see what he was trying to get at.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate.
I'm not
What's the
liking
deeper
this
idea
anymore.
behind the invisible maze?
I don't know.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Did he have to painstakingly go through all the numbers? But he probably did. 15, 16, 17. There we go. Ooh. This really just does not want... My camera's shutting off. Gosh. Dang it, man. Sorry, I don't know how long it's been off for.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges, and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem.
like he's trapping
But I
you
can
in this
open this door
cage
for
for you
you,
to
so
stop,
let me do
man.
that.
Ah! But you open it anyways.
Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I
So
remember,
beautiful.
it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean. And he wouldn't.
Oh, some light pictures here.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed.
Trying to take his work and making it feel like it's yours somehow, just for sharing
Where
it.
did I screw up?
I don't know. Dear Davy, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you not to speak to me anymore. Art museum.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
I wonder at times whether you think I am
I don't
making
think I
these
ever
games
told you
for
this.
you.
But when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable. And
You've so
the people
infected
who
my
played
personal
them,
space that it's
they treated me
possible
like I
that
was
I
important.
begin
They
to
really
plant
listened and
solutions
cared about
in my
what
work
I had
somewhere
to say.
hidden between
Even though I was
pages.
showing your work, it was... I felt good about myself.
There was an answer,
Finally.
a meaning.
For a
Would it
moment,
make you
while I
any
had
happier?
that, I liked myself.
You stopped taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes, giving them something that is not yours to give, violating the one boundary that keeps me safe. Man, would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them. I just got full body chills. Oh my gosh. Ew. Oh, that's so disgusting. So he was the one putting
And
my...
then you stopped. And I
You
didn't have
simply
anything
let
left to
them
show
be
people.
what they are.
I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all.
When I am around
Nothing.
you, I feel
Less than
physically
nothing.
ill. You desperately
does
need
that mean?
something and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a point of the process. The fact that I think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. I realize... I don't know. Should I read this backwards? I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine. You're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And when you finally see what I am talking about, don't say anything. Do the puzzle again.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work, is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me?
Yes.
Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
I didn't realize that it was like closing in on us. Gosh. This game! This game is making me feel things. This is the whole point of games. Epilogue or I don't know, dude. It's like a train station.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
Fancy chairs? What smokes?
Solution.
Oh, wow. So pretty.
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
You're sick, dude. Something wrong with you, not him. Disgusting! Disgusting! I don't like this person!
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
Caving in. Self. Paintings are getting knocked down. This is so much like Stanley Parable. Did he make Stanley Parable, or is this just... oh my gosh, there's so many questions. Wow.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
This is all so pretty.
What now? I think I need to go.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm
Good.
just gonna... Okay.
He has it like that. Oh, this is so awkward now. It's like finally saying goodbye to a person that's been in your life for so long. Feels like empty void now. I don't know what to say now. I have to make up the empty space. Oh. Oh, okay. Man, I so badly want to play the Stanley Parable after this now. Oh my gosh. What if I missed this? I would just be trapped in the well again. Okay, let's not do that. Oh, it doesn't even give the option. I wonder who made this level now. If it was the guy that was narrating or the other guy. And if the other guy would have made it so you would have been closed in and trapped for like hours on end. Never know now, I guess. So cool. I love the architecture. I'm a big fan of architecture. That's why I love this game. So cool. Peaceful, but still yet eerie and... I love it. I love this game. Ah! No, the blue orb! No, it's gonna make me sacrifice myself again. No. Save the people. Doom. Should I go back? I don't want to die. I don't have a choice. We're floating up. But there's nothing to see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty.
Turn back from this cave.
I'm fucking depressed now, man.
Let me prove
This project would not have been possible without the following individuals.
going miles and miles.
Ah! beautiful.
I
Ow!
know that you're strong.
I don't know how to feel about this, man.
Turn back.
They say it's not over. Is there something else? Is there more? I want there to be more. And that was the end of the beginner's guide. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. I forgot how much I enjoy this game and how much it made you just feel my heart. Okay, guys. Wow. That was a lot. That was really well done. Well, that was the end of the beginner's guide. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I really appreciate this type of work in games. You don't see it a lot, which makes it that much more brilliant and amazing and such a great experience. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye! Oh man, I need to go and lay on the couch and think about my life choices.